Hey, what is up you guys, it's Dustin and I am back with another video. And no, I'm not trying to do ASMR right now. It's just really late and I have some filming that I want to do, and I want to film outside because it feels nice. So if you don't mind me talking low, this might be a video that you want to watch, because a while back I had asked you guys to write to me if you had anything that you would like me to give my input or feedback or my opinions on. And I've been meaning to get around to doing this for a while now, but Uber really put me behind schedule with a lot of things, so that's what this video is going to be. And if you guys like it, then I may continue this series. Let me know down below in the comments. And before we get into this video, I have two big asks. One, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And two, if you get the hype option, please consider hyping this video, because that really helps my channel and I would really appreciate it. So with all that said, let's jump into this story, because I'm telling you, it's absolutely crazy. Person wrote in and said, "Hey, I don't even know where to start, so I'm just gonna word vomit and hope you'll understand. I've been with my boyfriend almost 5 years. 5 years of living together, planning trips, talking about marriage, joking about whose last name sounded better. We had our whole lives mapped out. Everyone around us said we were the perfect couple. My mom loved him, my friends adored him, even my coworkers would call us relationship goals. And I believed it too, until I found out who he really was. About a year ago, he cheated. It was some random hookup he met at the gym. I was devastated. I cried, screamed, broke a few plates. Everyone told me to kick him out, block his number, never look back, but he begged me to stay. He said it was a one-time thing. It didn't mean anything to him, that he loved me and wanted to spend his life with me. And you know what? I stayed because I wanted to believe him, because 5 years feels like too much to just throw away over a 1-minute mistake. So like an idiot, I gave him another chance. This should have been red flag number one. Like, you should have probably stopped it there. Your friends really did probably have your best interest in mind when they were telling you to kick him out and block his number and basically shut him out of your life. If you would have stopped him there, then you probably wouldn't be in the situation that you're in now. But I get it. Some people have a hard time letting things go. For a while, it seemed okay. He was attentive, sweet, almost overcompensating. We were having date nights again. He was cooking for me, saying all the right things. I thought maybe, just maybe, love could really fix it. Girl, love never fixes anything. You can't love somebody through infidelity. You can't love somebody through lying and manipulating you. Like, what does that make you look like when you sit there and you let somebody run all over you and dog you out that way? If you let them do it one time, they're gonna do it again, because a lot of people think that it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. Okay, that's the world that we live in, unfortunately. But then I started noticing things. He'd take his phone into the bathroom and lock the door. He'd step outside at midnight to take a call. His screen would light up and he'd smile before quickly putting it face down. My gut told me something was wrong, but I kept trying to silence it. I didn't want to be paranoid. I didn't want to be the crazy, jealous boyfriend everyone warned me I would turn into if I stayed. But then, one night, I saw a name pop up on his phone. Our neighbor's wife. At first, I thought maybe I was imagining things. She lives literally right next door. She and her husband had been over for a few barbecues. She'd asked to borrow some sugar. She'd hugged me in the driveway when my dog passed away. She was a friend. Why on earth would my boyfriend be texting her at 2 in the morning? Like, red flag. My chain of thought would have been like, maybe they're planning something. Is their birthday coming up? I wouldn't have instantly jumped to like, oh, he's screwing her, but like, you probably had your own reasons. I ignored it for as long as I could, but eventually curiosity, or maybe my self-respect, got the better of me. One night he left his phone unlocked on the couch while he hopped in the shower. I told myself, don't look, don't do it. But my hands picked it up anyway, and what I saw, I'll never forget. At the top of their messages was a text from her. "I can't wait for the baby to kick again so you can feel it." My stomach dropped. I thought maybe it was a joke. Maybe I misread it, but then I scrolled up. Ultrasound pictures, conversations about baby names, him calling her baby mama, plans about where they'd be once the baby was born. I felt like the air had been sucked out of the room. My whole body went cold. I barged into the bathroom, threw his phone on the counter and yelled, "What the hell is this?" He just stood there in a towel, dripping wet, staring at me like a deer in the headlights, and then said the dumbest sentence I've ever heard in my life. "I didn't mean for this to happen." Like, how the hell do you say, "Oh, I didn't mean for this to happen"? Like, Sir, that's not how any of this works. Like, you're a fully grown adult. You didn't mean for this to happen. What the hell do you mean you didn't mean for this to happen? You know what happens. Like, what? Like, this has to be an identity crisis. What else could this be? Why would you just randomly start hooking up with your neighbor that's a woman if you're a gay man? At the very least, you're not gay. You need to, like, get that through your mind. But, like, everybody involved, you're not gay. In the days that followed, everything unraveled. The neighbor's husband moved out. She stopped making eye contact with me when she came outside. My boyfriend didn't even try to deny it anymore. In fact, within a week, they were walking around the neighborhood together like a happy little couple, hand in hand, her belly showing, him looking proud, like the last 5 years of my life were just disposable. This really isn't uncharted territory. This does happen a lot more than people would like to admit it. And I mean, I guess it's really unfortunate that this happened to you this way. But this is a very big situation, and I know that you probably felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders when you were going through it. I became the fool on the block, the guy whose boyfriend got the neighbor pregnant. Everyone stared. My friend stopped saying dump him and started saying, do you want us to flatten his tires? And honestly, for the first time in my life, I considered it. Like, normally I don't advocate or say things like that are okay, and they're not. But I can see why you would feel that way, okay? Because that has to be a very stressful situation, because you've been with this person for 5 years and then you find out that they are cheating on you. But not only are they cheating on you, they're cheating on you with a woman, and they're having a baby. Like, that's a lot to digest. Now, I can't walk to my mailbox without seeing them. I can't sit in my living room without hearing their laughter next door. And the cruelest part, I stayed. I stayed after the first time he cheated. I stayed when my gut told me something was wrong. And because I stayed, I got front row seats to watching my boyfriend build a family with the woman who lives 15 feet away from me. I don't know if I stayed because I loved him or because I was scared to start over. Maybe both. But now he's about to be a father, and I'm sitting here wondering how I let myself believe he'd ever change. If someone cheats once, they'll cheat again, and sometimes they'll blow your entire world up while they do it. Unfortunately for me, the battery in my camera decided to take a shit while I was trying to wrap up this video, and I was at the part where I was going to ask you guys, what do you think about this situation? I feel like this is one of those really out there ones. It's not something you hear about often, but it does happen. A gay man leaving his partner for a woman. It's not unheard of. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Life happens. You got to move on from it. But if you made it this far in the video, leave me the 4-leaf clover emoji down below, because we're going to be sending this person a ton of good luck, because this situation sucks. And with that said, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, night, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.